Hi, and welcome to Insights to Impossible. This is Anders Hansen, and I'm here today with my fabulous mentor, Peggy McColl. Peggy, thank you so much for doing this.
Delighted to be with you, Anders. Anything I can do to help you and help your folks I'm happy to do.
I really appreciate it, because I know how busy of a schedule you've had this week, and you've done the Prosperous Author event. We're here in your great house doing the Inner Circle, and we're jetting off tonight to Paradigm Shift. That's like
it's exciting.
That's a slam dunk week.
It sure is.
Wow. So again, thank you for doing this, Peggy. And as you know, my subscribers, they are all looking to create impossible goals in their life in one way or the other, goals that are outside of their comfort zone. For someone like you who've achieved what other people would say would be impossible goals, impossible achievements, what would you say would be the number one illusion you had to overcome to get there?
Well, interestingly enough, I've had a couple different illusions that I had to overcome that were very significant in my life. And I think everybody has them, right?
Oh, yeah.
In different areas of their life. And they could be health, they could be religion, they could be relationship, they could be business. So such a variety. And for me, one of the biggest ones is an illusion that I had that I wasn't worthy of love.
Wow.
And that really stemmed from an abusive childhood, and being told, who do you think you are, and consistently, slammed with comments that were non-supportive, and never told that I was loved. Never, like not once said, no one said to me, "I love you."
Wow.
Never heard those words. And so, I reached a point in my teenage years where I was extremely insecure. I had no confidence whatsoever, and I was angry. I was angry at the world. And I would get into relationships, but I'd go from one relationship to another relationship to another relationship, and they were all failing. And I was thinking, well, there's something wrong with that person. There's something wrong with that person, until I reached a point where it's like, okay, there's a consistency here. There's something that's, in every one of these relationships. That's me. Yeah. So why was I sabotaging all of these relationships? And it wasn't until my first marriage was unraveling that I realized, like, it was kind of like an epiphany of this illusion, like, oh my goodness, I don't believe I'm worthy of love.
Wow.
And if you do not believe you're worthy of anything, love, success, money, you will push it away. You may even attract it to you. And that's what I was into, the study of the laws of the universe. And I had been, a goal setter and achieving a level of success. But the love part, I hadn't quite figured out. So it wasn't until I had that awareness that it was there, and then I decided to do something about it, that I attracted the love of my life.
That is amazing. And I think a lot of folks are actually grappling with that. Just that love part. And it spills over to all areas, doesn't it? Friendships.
It does. And I find that the more, I'm now happily married to my husband, Denny. We have the most wonderful, loving relationship. We're married. We've been married for many, many years. And I find that it enhances my life in so many ways. Not only, having him in my life, which is such a blessing, but it's really, I found that my success in my business has taken off even more since he's been in my life. And I didn't realize the correlation there, but any illusion that you have that's a strong enough illusion that will prevent you from experiencing joy in any part of your life will roll over and flow over to other areas of your life as well.
That is amazing. It all comes down to beliefs, doesn't it?
It does. It comes down to beliefs.
What we truly believe you're worthy of. Love, success, etc. I remember Bob asking me a few times, how are things at home? And I expected him to ask about my business.
Right.
He kept asking about that, and I didn't get it. Because I didn't realize that is where it begins.
Yeah, absolutely. It begins at home.
Wow. That's incredible, Peggy. Because when you look at your accomplishments, I mean, New York Times bestselling author, your books is in 50 different languages or
37 languages. 37. Sold in almost 100 countries.
Wow. That's amazing. So you must have had to do a lot of work on that front to really believe that.
I did. And it's something that I think we need to work on it every day.
Yeah.
It's not a once in a while thing.
Right.
You got to continue to build it. It's like your physical body, right? If you don't work on your physical body, it's going to get sloppy and lazy and fat, and you gotta feed it, nutritious foods and beverages, just like your mind. You gotta feed your mind with the right nutrition.
That's it. Wow. So as you know, I've done illusions for 20 years. I've been I would say pretty good at looking for ways people deceive themselves. So based on all that work, I've created a 9-module roadmap that I call the Real Magic Roadmap that we're now delivering in the 10-week masterclass. For some of you that are in the masterclass, you're familiar with it. And it's the same 9 modules we're delivering in the 1-year program, and it's the same modules we will be delivering at our live event, Real Magic Live in Las Vegas in August
Excellent.
4th and 5th. Yeah, and I'm really excited about it because it gives people an opportunity to really dive deeper into those illusions. Now, for those folks that are on the fence, that are sitting at home, not really sure, go, not go, make the investment, not make the investment, what would you say to them?
Go. I mean, one word can really sum it up very well. You know, I think Nike came up with a great saying that's world renowned now: just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. You know, you'll be happy you did. The best investment I've ever made in myself is in myself. To help me with my success. I still study, I go to events. Yes, I'm a teacher, yes, I'm a speaker, but we've got to stay humble. We've got to continue to be a student, and we've got to be committed to our growth and our learning.
Yeah.
So what you're teaching is phenomenal material. It can transform people's lives. You've helped transform other people's lives. I've been in your audience. I've witnessed your exceptionalness. And what I love about what you're doing in Vegas and with all your events is you're combining that aspect of entertainment with education. It's not your typical event. It's extremely unique. And like people, you know, can sit in a seminar room and they get bored real quick, and you don't bore anybody here. And not only that, you're really giving them the best material that they require to create the success that they desire. Oh. So get there.
You heard it from the best.
So it's 1 word, 2 words, 3 words. Go, get there, just do it.
I love it. That's great. Thank you very much, Peggy. And if you are in or just have an idea of writing a book or not sure how to get going with it, this will be the lady to get in touch with. She's the best there is. And so I'm going to include a link to her site as well, so you know where to go if you have that little voice inside of you urging you to go write a book, which you should. We should all have a book, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Peggy, for doing this today.
My pleasure.
And thanks for you guys for watching. And remember, it's not who we are that holds us back. What's likely to be holding most people back in their life are all the illusions, all the false concepts of who they think they're not. Now subscribe to the channel, like this video, and go live the impossible.
Oh, yeah.